Welcome. All commentary is alleged for entertainment purposes only. This commentary is also just my personal opinion, and none of this should be taken as factual. So before you get mad,
Daddy, chill.
hey y'all, welcome to Mia Latige TV, where we talk about everything trending, pop culture, and a little bit of tea we probably shouldn't be in, but we're gonna talk about it anyway. I'm your host, Mia, and if you love keeping up with the latest drama, viral moments, and all things entertainment, you're in the right place. So grab some snacks and hit that subscribe button, and yeah, let's get into it. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Mia Latige TV, and today, as you can see, we're going to be talking about Iman Shumpert and Teyana Taylor and their unfortunate divorce. Now, I say unfortunate because, of course, no one likes a divorce. It's very sad. People are separated, families are torn apart, so it's not a great thing. But it is what it is, so we got to keep it going, okay? You got to keep it going. Now, we know that Iman was a pro basketball player, and he also starred in a few movies and things like that. But of course, Teyana Taylor has been in the industry for a very long time. I think from the age of 15, she was in the industry. Teyana Taylor is a singer-songwriter. She's a choreographer, actor, and all of those good things. As you can see, she's very talented. Look at them knees. Now, the reason why we're talking about their divorce is because, hey, we're seeing some conversation coming from the other side. And when I say the other side, I do mean men, okay? Now, we know divorce has been not a great thing for a very long time. It has really high rates amongst, certain age groups. I'm not going to get into that. But it seems that the guys, and not even just guys, people are just weighing in on this situation with what she was supposedly awarded in their finalized divorce paperwork, okay? Now, understand that everything that I'm speaking on here is alleged, okay? And these are just opinions, okay? I don't know those people personally, and I wasn't around them, but this stuff is on the internet, so we're gonna talk about it. Now, with the guys thinking that this woman has allegedly taken all of her ex-husband things, she had to come online and clear it up. So I'm going to show you guys the clip.
Before this divorce, during this divorce, and after this divorce, I protected that man with all I had in me. Our divorce was private and off the radar for a whole year, until Iman decided to file a motion that states he wants this divorce proceeding to go on with our full and legal names. Now, this divorce happening with our full and legal names, you know what that means. That means media circus. That before y'all even knew that we was ever getting a divorce, when all the scandals came out about Iman, I'm the one that jumped on the internet and said, not too much on my best friend. I've done nothing but try to protect us. In the midst of our marriage, during our separation, during our divorce, I walked away with what I came in with. I'm gonna give you one even better. We went to mediation that he did not show up to. Mediation avoids you from going to court. But what we're not going to do is act like I wasn't Teyana Taylor before I got with Iman Shumpert. Iman Shumpert was not even in the NBA when I was Teyana Taylor. What are we talking about? On top of the fact that I got proof that you have been leaking these rumors. For people that's saying, oh, well, what would Iman get out of leaking these rumors that make him look bad? Some people are okay with looking bad just as long as you look worse. For you to say, I've been protecting you by staying silent, that's so passive aggressive and what you trying to say? My biggest mistake, but something that I don't regret, was giving him the amount of grace that I gave him, because it only backfired on me.
Now, with all of that, we just got a totally different understanding of their situation. And from the headlines, it would seem like, oh, she did take him for everything that he had. But lo and behold, sis had her own money. Sis had her own things. Sis came with things and she left with the things that she came with and the things that she worked hard for. Now, that clip was a shortened clip. It is a much longer live that she was on. But if you guys want to go see it, you can go look it up. It's pretty much everywhere at this point. Now, in my opinion, it just seems like Miss Teyana is trying to be the least problematic person in the situation. She's trying to be like easy to work with. She just doesn't want to deal with drama. She just want to live her life and continue to flourish. Even if it is the same thing with him wanting to move on and flourish, it just seems like that's not true because of the antics. I just don't get it why guys after the breakup or whatever get so catty. Like, what's up with that? Well, maybe in my opinion, possibly public perception kind of probably got to him. He probably couldn't take the fact that people didn't see him in the greatest light. Like, people probably saw Teyana and it probably bothered him.
Look at Teyana Taylor. When he met Teyana, how long they been married?
10 years.
Let's go back.
Matter of fact, I think they've been together 10 years, married 7.
Go back 7 or go back 10 when they met. It's not the same Teyana Taylor. Now, she may feel like, oh, I'm the same Teyana Taylor because I've been on this. You're not. You've grown into a much... You're going into your iconic phase. You're carving out your own pathway, and it's working for you. And people are praising you and giving you your flowers on the daily. You are considered one of the world's flyest people right now. You're classified as that. Iman, cool guy, good ball player. He just did some movies, been doing some movies and stuff. But he ain't getting the same praise as her. He ain't getting the same action as her. She's evolving. She's in different circles. Her circle of prospects has changed. You know what I'm saying?
Now, after hearing someone speak on your family dynamic or your relationship dynamic in that way, I could see how it would bother you if you were somewhat an insecure person. Now, I'm not saying he was insecure, anything of that nature, but anything could have happened, or it could have just been very annoying to keep hearing how much better my partner is than me. So I'm not sure if that was fully the dynamic, but we're going to hear why these men say that they don't want to get married, y'all. Or why wealthy men shouldn't get married, y'all. When at the end of the day, in my opinion, it's based off of what you want to do and how you want to be morally. Anyway, let's just go ahead and get into these clips, y'all.
So we're in 2025 right now, and give me one reason why a wealthy man should actually take the risk of getting married. There's exactly none. There's no reason. You heard me right. I said take the risk of getting married as a wealthy man. Because nowadays, getting married as a wealthy man is dangerous, especially to a woman. It's so dangerous, bro. You can't be wealthy and marry a woman. You know, back in the days, we thought marrying a wealthy woman too would be safe. But nowadays, whether the girl is broke or wealthy, bro, she's gonna come for that money. For sure, she's gonna come for that money. So there's no benefits. We've seen couple example with Teyana Taylor recently. That woman did not literally need extra money, bro. But she still went forward and make that man miserable by taking all his money, his houses and it, bro. So in 2025, bro, just get a girl and live with her, bro. Just have her as your baby mama. And y'all are gonna be happy forever. I think that's better nowadays. Hey, or just sign that prenup.
Okay, so we just heard this man's clip and we just heard his solution was pretty much just make him a baby mama and just leave it at that and live together. Wow, great concept. Let's see how that works. With seeing all this unfold, you honestly get to see how much people praise money, and you pretty much see what type of person they would be if they had money. So pay attention, ladies. And gentlemen, you pay attention too, because it is some shiesty women out here too.
And this is exactly why most men try to stay away from marriage, because if you don't get married, you can't get divorced. Iman Shumpert to pay Teyana Taylor 7 figures in the divorce settlement plus $8K monthly for child support. Sheesh. And this is why most men stay far away from marriage as possible, because more times than not, it ends in a divorce. And once it ends in a divorce, it's a scam. You no longer have access to that woman, yet you have to pay for her to maintain a lifestyle. That man has to pay over $1 million. And they didn't say how much. They just said it was settled at $1 million plus. So it could be $8 million, it could be $9 million. And then he gotta pay $8,000 a month in child support. That's over $90,000 a year. Look, if you just have a child or children with a woman and y'all break up, you cheat, whatever the reason is, and y'all go your separate ways, then the relationship is just over. And if you're lucky enough to get joint custody, you might not have to pay child support, which most of us is not that lucky. So a lot of us do end up paying child support. But you add marriage into that, now you got spouse support, you got alimony. Like, you will literally have to pay for that woman lifestyle until another man is smart enough or dumb enough, which is really what it is, to marry her and take her off your hands and take her out of your pocket. Like, yeah, I see why most men stay away from marriage, because God made it a beautiful thing, but America loved taking things that God made beautiful and turning them and twisting them to be something else.
And yet we have another genius with another genius concept. Hey, let's just keep making baby mamas. Let's just not use protection. Let's just not use our brains. Let's just keep making baby mamas. And you also heard him say, hey, you no longer have access to that woman. That's very telling, because it seems like because your money is there, you feel like you should absolutely have to be there. Like, that's the only way you're going to get attention from me is because of my money. And yeah, I don't want to give you no money because I can't get no attention from you. So with that being said, this is just my opinion, okay? Let me know what you think in the comment section below, okay? Drop whatever you may be thinking. Is Teyana in the right for getting the settlement that she got allegedly, or do you feel like it was excessive? Let me know. Let's talk about it in the comments, and I will see y'all in the next video.